Hey y'all, it's Yawnee, and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be an everyday makeup tutorial, like what I would wear to school or like going out for something casual. I don't know. It's my everyday makeup tutorial, something that I'll just like throw on if I need to do my makeup. So enjoy the video, and I'll see you back in a second. Hey everyone, so I'm gonna start my everyday makeup tutorial, and yes, I know I look very busted, but right about now I'm going to take the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir and I'm going to use it as a primer on my face, and I usually just use about 4 drops, one on my cheek, another on my cheek, on my forehead, and on my lips, and if you could see, I got a bunch of it in my mouth. Next, I'm going to be using the LA Colors Color Fix Color Correctors in green and peach, and I just use the green to cancel out the red spots on my face and the peach to cancel out the dark circles that show I got no sleep. And then after that, I'm going to blend it out with a dry beauty blender, and I was just too lazy to dampen my beauty blender, so there you go. Next, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Soft Beige as my foundation, and let me tell you, if you guys want to slay on a budget, this is like $5 at Target. I honestly don't know where else they sell it, but I got it at Target and it was $5, and it makes such a difference in my routine. I previously used the Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and it did not last me the entire day, but this foundation does, and it looks flawless, I promise. And to blend it out, I'm just going to be using the Morphe M439 foundation brush. And really quickly, off camera, I did my eyebrows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony and the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in number 12. Now that I finished those fleeky brows, I'm going to carve them out using the Tarte Shape Tape in light medium and a Morphe M432. And using the best possible tool you have, your fingers, I'm going to use my middle finger to blend out the concealer that's on my eye. Once I finished blending out that concealer, I used the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder and a Morphe M438 to set that concealer. Now that I finished setting the concealer on my eyes, I go back in with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer and I just put it under my eyes, in my highlighting areas, and any place that really just needs to be covered up by concealer. And I blend it out using the Morphe E8. Now, using a random powder puff that I got somewhere online that I honestly don't remember, and the Laura Mercier setting powder, I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes and basically just the rest of my face. And using the Morphe E41, I'm going to wipe away the excess powder off of my face. Now for my contour, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Medium Deep Matte Bronzer with the Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighter brush that I use for contour, and I'm going to carve out those cheekbones. Now with my very used Tarte's Volume 3 Contour Palette, I'm going to go in with the Bronze 1 and Bronze 2 on my face using the It Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe Wand Ball Powder Brush. Now back in with the powder puff and then Laura Mercier, I am going to bake under my contour. Now, since this is a very relaxed everyday makeup tutorial, I usually use my contour slash bronzer as my eyeshadow, so I'm just going back in with the Chocolate Soleil bronzer and using a Morphe R37, I'm gonna put it in my crease. Then using that same brush, I'm going to go in and touch up the contour on my nose with the bronzer. From the same Tarte's palette, I'm going to use the only blush shade there is with a Morphe R2, and I'm going to make my cheeks all rosy. And the last thing I'm using from that exact same palette is the highlight shade called Highlight, and I'm going in with a Morphe M510. Going back in with that big old fluffy brush, I'm going to go ahead and wipe away the bake that was under my contour, and if you didn't notice, I put a little bit of the same highlight shade that I used for my cheeks onto the inner corner of my eye and a little bit on my brow bone. Next, I went ahead and went in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray, and if you didn't notice, I ran out of it right after I used the littlest bit on my face, so I need a new one. Now, one of the very last steps in my makeup routine is lashes, and I went ahead and used a sample size of the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and it is actually very, very nice, and I might get the full size, but one of my favorite mascaras is the Benefit Roller Lash, and I use that to kind of separate my lashes and make them longer because I don't have very much in the container, so I just use what I have. Next, I go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel to finish off my eyebrows. And last but certainly not least, I use the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in Fenty Glow, and I'm telling you, there is a reason why I use this every day, and it's because it is hydrating and it looks beautiful on my lips and it just lasts all day, and I love it. Well, y'all, that was it for my everyday makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to leave a like and a comment below, and subscribe if you want to stick around. See you next time.